Hi, Satish.
Hi, Raj.
Okay, the HPC, you got your data center coming.
Yes.
How do enterprises, what's the best way enterprises can use that?
So enterprises can use our HPC to basically test their models. For example, if you see the USky right there, they're testing the capability of their cabin system on this moving piece of cable. You can directly test it on a digital twin on our HPC.
Right.
So that's how it will help a customer like USky to come on board our HPC.
So they're testing obviously the length of the the line. They're testing obviously the individual cabins. You're saying that would all be done on digital twin?
Yeah. You can do everything on digital twin. They can do the stress test of the cable. They can look at the load test. Everything can be modeled on HPC.
Okay, so as long as there's other data inputs that come in, and then you can basically create some different scenarios.
That's right.
Right. And then in terms of, I would suggest obviously because these are new technologies. Obviously, having a high performance compute data center is a new thing.
Correct.
Right. So what is it that you can do to help companies? If you talk to a company or you talk to a large government body, where do you come in? How do you help them?
So when we talk to the customer, my role would be actually to let the customer know what they can do within their operations, how they can port that into our data center, and then coordinate with my team to understand how the HPC, what kind of softwares can be aligned, and what's the hardware requirement, and I can put all the moving pieces together so I can be the interface between the customer and our HPC experts.
So a bit of a coordination expert. You have to coordinate many different stakeholders, right?
That's right.
And then when it comes to obviously the software, you've got the data, and then obviously you've got the different stakeholders. Where would you? I mean, how it sounds complicated. So large organizations, obviously, because you can understand, you're trying to work with the different departments within an organization. Do you do workshops? Are you going to be doing presentations? How many processes does this take? It sounds quite complicated. I mean, how would you even, are there any examples that you can give?
So what can happen is either the customer will have something like I told you, the USky, where they'll have some kind of data which is already available.
So in theory, let's say this is, so you got the supplier, and you say RTA. RTA are going to basically operate something like that, or they're going to outsource that, whatever, right?
Correct.
So already you got two stakeholders. So how many other stakeholders do you see that you would have to coordinate within this?
So one is actual end customer who's going to use the service, right? That could be the passengers themselves.
Right.
So you can model the passenger flow.
Right.
Second is actually the service provider, which could be the RTA.
Right.
So for them, we could help them model the complete infrastructure in terms of looking at the site, looking at the weather, looking at maintenance of the USky, and so a lot of various factors within the RTA also you can look at. I'm just giving as an example, although they are not our customer as of yet. But that's an example, right? And plus we can coordinate with the actual capacity builder, which is USky itself.
Right.
When they're testing this into various regions. Right now, if you can see, like if you want to do it from here to Korfakan, then we can actually model that on a Google map and see how it works, So there could be existing data plus the external data factors that can be put into it.
But basically you're trying to experiment on many different sort of levels.
Yes.
I suppose a good example is when you're building something new, how do you model it, and what does the maintenance look like? What does the passenger flow look like? I think one of the big things that came out was during COVID. When COVID, everything had to switch off. There were many local authorities, especially in the UK, where everybody went from working in the office to working from home. And because their architecture, no one knew what was going to happen. Obviously, the load, the balance, whatever, load balancing of people accessing from outside the office obviously crashed a lot of systems. And again, so what you're saying is, it's not only you're predicting what your costs could be, you can run different scenarios which you may not even expect to happen, right?
True. That's true.
All right, we look forward to extra sessions. and hopefully
Sure.
those workshops work out well as well.
Yes, that's true.
All right.
Thank you.